I've never been the kind of man who does stuff. Not because I can't, but only because I don't care enough to try. It's too much effort to do things, and I want to do it, and I tell people I will. But the thought of actually doing something exhausts me. People call me smart, say I have potential. That word used to make me feel proud. Now, it just feels like an insult with manners. Potential doesn't really mean anything when you never actually do something with it. My days blend together. The glow of the TV, the buzz of the fridge, the quiet hum and drone of nothing important, just brain rot. I drink because it fills the silence. I eat because it's something to do and fills in the gaps of my day. The couch has a permanent imprint of my body. It probably knows me better than anyone else in my life. Sometimes, I drift off into a fantasy about what I could have been if I'd actually gone through with something. A degree, a career, a version of myself that didn't give up halfway. But those thoughts never last long. I get upset at myself because I know I'm never gonna actually do anything about it. These thoughts sting too much, like a paper cut you keep reopening. So I bury them. I let the noise drown them out. And every night ends the same. I sit in the flicker of a screen, half drunk, half asleep, all while pretending I don't feel myself rotting. The first time it happened, I didn't even notice. A commercial ended, and the TV went black, and all I can see was a reflection of me, lazy and slouched, beer bottle in hand. But for a second, my reflection didn't match. It sat straighter. Its shoulders weren't caved in. It looked awake, alive. I blinked, and everything lined up again. I chuckled to myself, thinking I was just tired. But the next night it happened again. And this time, the reflection was smiling. I keep catching him. It's not just flashes anymore. He lingers. The TV screen goes dark after a show ends, and he's just there. Same clothes, same couch, but something is off. His eyes are clearer, his posture is steady, and there's something calm about him. He's confident in a way I forgot how to be. The worst part is, he doesn't look unnatural. He looks right. He looks like what I wish I were. The next night, I sat closer to the TV, trying to get a closer look. He can't be me. How could I be him? The screen faded into black, and he was already staring back at me. Our eyes met through the black glass, and I swear I felt something press against the back of my head, like a hand pressuring me closer to the screen. The TV hummed faintly, and for a split second, I heard him breathe. Not me, him. A steady inhale and exhale. He disappeared, and I heard myself wheezing. I was struggling to breathe, not because I was afraid, but because that is me. I've been overweight for a while. I don't know the last time I actually worked out. How did I become this? Angered towards myself, I shut the TV off and sat there in the dark for hours, listening to the sound of my own breath. I think it was the next day. I'm not sure. Time blurs. I don't have any schedule, so it's hard to tell. I don't even open the curtains. That split second of effort is a waste for me. To me, it's unfathomable to open a curtain, to wash my bed, and clean up my Coke cans and wrappers. The air tastes like copper, dust, stale grease, and cigarette ash. The carpet sticks to my feet. My body feels heavier every day. It's not only the fat weighing me down, but the lack of muscle to even hold myself upright. He's getting worse. He's starting to scare me. He's everywhere. Sometimes I catch my reflection in random things. The microwave door, a beer bottle, the glass of a picture frame across the room. And every time I do, I look worse. Gray skin, dull and sunken eyes. It feels like the color is being siphoned out of me. But him, he looks better, clearer. While I fade, he brightens. It's like he's stealing the parts of me that used to matter. God, he's beautiful. What is he? And why is he tormenting me with my failures? Leaving me with a lifeless husk. Please stop. I started catching him moving before I do. A blink that comes sooner than my own. A turn of the head I never made. One time, I yawned out of exhaustion, and he didn't. He just stared at me with this mild disgust. It wasn't hate, just disappointment. That face of disgust enraged me. I tried to yell at it, to defend what little pride I had left. But the sound that came out of me was broken, wheezing, almost alien. I can't sleep anymore. I keep the TV on at night so the room won't go dark enough to reflect. I refuse to see him. For my sanity, I can't see him. Why am I being cursed by my failures? I now stay in my closet. It's the only place there are no reflections. Time passes, but I check the time on my phone accidentally, and I see him there, half smiling, patiently, like he's waiting for me. The lines between us are thinning. I can feel it. I woke up in my bed. I did things I don't remember doing. The dishes are clean. The trash is gone. There's a trash liner in the can. The fridge is stocked. There's a clock in the living room. I don't understand because I don't have the strength to move, but somehow, things are getting done. The next day, the bathroom mirror is spotless, except for one perfect handprint. It's not mine. It's smaller, leaner, steadier. I blink, and the clock jumps ahead by hours. Sometimes I wake up with wet hair, wearing different clothes. I haven't showered in years. Last night, I woke up and I saw him sitting in the reflection of the black TV while I lay still. His eyes were open, watching, aware. I'm not sure which of us is real. I try to talk to him. At first, it was just to fill the silence, asking if he had been cleaning everything, who he is, and why he is here torturing me. He never answered. I then asked,
Are you a demon? Am I in hell?
He didn't respond. He just tilted his head slowly, deliberately, almost like he was trying to figure me out. I screamed.
Answer me!
His expression shifted. Not sadness, not pity, just disappointment. Like a parent watching their child throw their life away. That look broke me. I screamed at him, told him he was nothing. I punched the mirror until my knuckles split, and I watched the blood trickle down the glass. He didn't flinch. He raised his hand. It was clean. His hand had veins with perfectly clear skin and steady fingers. He smiled. That smile never left my mind. It's been quiet lately. I think he's giving me space. Or maybe I'm too numb to care. I dragged a chair in front of the mirror and sat there. There was no yelling this time. I told him I was sorry. Sorry for wasting time. Sorry for wasting my life away. I told him I didn't hate him. I just wanted to be him. It was envy. How could I ever be him? He appeared. I smiled at him, and for the first time he smiled back. For a moment I thought that was peace, but then I blinked. His smile stayed. He turned to two children who ran behind him. I looked behind me, worried that some random kid barged in. But there was nothing there. I faced the mirror again. Those two children were his. They were what I could have had. His wife came into view and kissed his cheek. All the while, he never broke his gaze towards me. That should have been me. Oh God, why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? I'm looking at him, tearing. Tearing turned into crying, and then wailing. He's everything I never was. He looks like somebody who tried. I wiped the tears off my face to see him again. To see my failures incarnate. He was just staring at me. His lips tightened. His eyes narrowed. I could see it then. The truth burning in his gaze. He was disgusted. I whimpered.
Please, don't look at me like that.
He didn't move. His disgust deepened. Not cruel, but final. Like he'd already decided what I was. A shell of wasted years. A man who never lived. Then, for the first time, he stepped away. The light behind him grew brighter. It was a softer and warmer glow. Like how the morning sunlight should feel. I reached out, pressing my hand to the glass, but all I felt was cold. He walked away, and the moment he left the frame, the mirror went dark. Days pass, and now when I look, there's nothing there. Not even me. Just the faint shape of a man that used to exist, waiting for a life that he never earned. I've done so little that even my dreams abandoned me. I'll never become him. I am who I become. There's no fixing the 40 years of what I chose to be. It's too late. Hey guys, Whispers here. What a story. If you read this far, or in this case, listened this far, hope you enjoyed my story. What kind of fear is this week, you may ask? Well, great question. I wrote this because of the fear of never achieving your potential. To waste your life away, the fear of sloth. I've often ran across people who watch games on TV and, they'll yell saying that could have been me, if it weren't for my injury. We've all seen that in movies and things of that sort. Along with that, I've also seen how laziness had created an environment to which I've personally entered, and the inside looks as if a grenade went off but millions of years ago, and you can visibly see the life trying to take over the inside of a house. I mean, this fear can be applied to many who are aware of how they live and accept what has been. The underlying aspect, or the underlying supernatural aspect, was a combination of things. I first thought of a shadow person, and then it slowly evolved into that song of Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror," and that's how I got here. Whereas my last story, that was the fear of being alone and unable to let go. It involved ghosts, and I thought that was cool. So, if you like these stories, join me again, hopefully next week, where I release another, what I'm going to call Things We Fear When We're Alone. I know that's a big title, but it's true. And that's the end of it, guys. If you liked what I have to offer, subscribe, get a good thumbs up, like it. I am trying to reach, my ultimate goal, everyone's ultimate goal is 100,000 subscribers. But the reason why I want it is because I want to achieve my baby's goal, which is to take a selfie with one of the YouTube plaques. So hopefully, maybe later on down the line, we'll get that, and she gets to achieve her dream. And yeah, this is Whispers here, guys. And I'm out. Peace.